What's up, guys? This is my first video. Um, this is my first video on the channel. I probably already did a welcome video, but I'm recording this first. Today's Monday around 11:20 a.m. and I am taking some PayPal scalps right now. I got a February 3rd call option, and this is my target around 63, a little above 63. The 63 is the strike price, and my stop loss is just below these lows right here. So I'm going to go over why I took this trade. So this morning I was eyeing it up because of this consolidation. If you can see down here, Squeeze Pro is telling me on the minute charts that there was some consolidation and some squeezes. So I was playing for a big bounce like what's going on right now. The trade's actually not over; it's still in place. Um, that's how we're doing right now. I actually have it on Weeble, but this is just so I could show you guys. Let's go to the 4-hour. So my strategy mixes, at least with this trade right now, is a mix between a trend line break right here. So there's a long term, let's go to the weekly for this. There's a long term trend line right now with PayPal. I'm playing it right now in equity and I'm scalping it with options at the moment. That's what these boxes right here are for. I'm playing with breakouts in equity, but for the trade today, that's not what we're focused on. So last week we had a breakout and it went up like crazy amounts. So that's why I knew this level was very sensitive. And when it came back to retest it, I had my eye up and I had an alert set. So if we go to the minute back again, I mean, we'll stop at the 15-minute. You can see this consolidation that I was eyeing and I took the trade on right before the trend line. So that's basically what we did. And you can see it's played out beautifully so far. So I nearly took the trade on this false breakout right here, this candle right here, this indecisive candle off of the 1-minute 9 EMA, but I didn't. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't because it then showed this big rejection candle. If you don't know what a rejection candle is, it kind of looks like this hammer. It got a long wick and then a big box at the end. So I knew that this level, even though it was outside of my consolidation box, I could probably stretch it up to here. I kind of like the closing of the candle, which is the box itself instead of the wick. But I knew that that was a sensitive range. So when it came back to consolidate even more, and then one of my favorite setups in my strategy is this consolidation at the top right of the box. So I knew I was about to take the trade, and as soon as it broke out right here above the rejection candle up here, I knew it was good to go, and that's when I took the trade. Um, I think that's about everything. Letting it play out right now. Looks like we're about to hit my target. That's a little above 63. Let me pull up my P&L right now. We're up a little 8% right now, just on a little scalp, about $50. Just on, what is this? About 20 minutes, $50 trade. I'm thinking it looks great so far. I only saw a couple rejection candles that I was eyeing down, so here's another one. So here's another little 1-minute zone right here, this top red line, which is what we see this red candle right here, that long wick. We could probably put another one what it just bounced off of. Actually, that was incredible. This one right here, this zone right here, this candle right here is another rejection candle. It's making zones as you go up. So what I've been doing when I'm trading, so I'm really early on in my trading career right now, is while you're in a trade, you want to keep making zones so you can keep up with your trade. So right here, we had 2 rejection candles off of that same line I put in. It's looking great so far. I think we're gonna hit our P&L take profit. We're up about $50 right now, a little above $50. I only bought 4 contracts. Forgot what they were at. A little under $1. 4 contracts. So this is about a little over 20% of my account right now. So I risked, but my stop loss is, I mean, it's a scalp, so the stop loss is very minimal. So I'm not risking a lot here, but it's a, I think it's a 2-to-1. It's a nice, easy 2-to-1. Um, Very safe trade. I'm not being too greedy. I think we're about to hit it. Next minute or so. Have some coffee. Let's talk about some other things that I'm eyeing down today. Adobe is breaking out. So let's go to the weekly for a little analysis right now. I've been eyeing down Adobe for a couple weeks now. It's in this tight consolidation, starting to form a box. This is a previously marked out one. But right now, I'd probably stretch it out to something like, let's go to the daily. Oh, this is on the weekly though. My bad, my bad. It looks freaking phenomenal right now. So this alert right here is the breakout. So this rejection candle I was talking about earlier on PayPal. That's that zone, and once it breaks that, I'm probably gonna take a trade. It's probably gonna be a long swing though, or a scalp. It's gonna be one of the two. I don't want to hold like a weekly swing right now. I don't like how QQQ and SPY has been playing out these last couple days, which is why I do that. So this is kind of the box that I'm looking at. It's breaking out. Um, See, now that I'm down on the daily, I can actually fix my box to a little differently. So that's what I would probably take. You see, this rejection candle is what I was talking about. Look, it broke the box, but it's a rejection candle. It's got this long wick, and it just made a perfect uh, uh, so resistance level. I'm blanking. But yeah, 4 hour. I also really love the 4 hour. Definitely, I like playing EMA bounces on the 4 hour. Then that breaks out of my boxes. So here's the. I'm putting a little line on EMAs. I kind of like coloring them green, makes them a little better. Um, yeah, it's moving really nice. Going further and further down, closer to the 1 minute. But like, look at this. It literally perfectly bounces off of that 4 hour EMA. That's incredible. What I mean, like, look, it broke out and then came up, and it had to gap up. A gap up is when was this 9:30? Right at market open, it had to gap up above it, and it still had a long wick. But like, look at this. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I'm definitely gonna eye it down, maybe in a future video. But let's go back to our PayPal. Kind of just waiting for this trade to be over. I haven't gotten a ding yet from Weeble. It may have hit it. Yeah, it did hit it. Wow. Great trade. Wow. That was probably my first scalp um, that I've actually done. Crazy enough. I normally don't scalp. I normally do swings, but I decided that today wasn't really good for swings. And look at that. That played out beautifully. Um, wow, and that was kind of like a live trade a little bit. I mean, I bounced to Adobe just so I could let the trade finish out. But you can see, played out great. I don't think I'm gonna be taking any more trades today.